Whoopsie-daisies. Oh, what's that say? Unbearable cold. I thought it said unstable cold. I need to... Jesse, we need to cook. But I can't cook. So I need to do the next best thing. MIDI-COM came with two extenders, one directly placed in the modem, and the other one can provide an Ethernet connection to my PC and other rooms. Yeah, well, that's like what I'm saying. So what you have is the same as what I have. So the first one becomes a router because you plug it into the modem. And the other one is just extending the Wi-Fi signal and then allowing you to plug your Ethernet into that instead of getting the extended Wi-Fi signal. You're just grabbing the Wi-Fi and pumping it into the Ethernet. So like it'll extend, and that's what these mesh Wi-Fi points do. In mesh systems, they do the same thing. Maybe a bit weaker, because mesh systems usually come with like 3 or 4. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's essentially, it's the same basic idea executed slightly differently. But I do think you understand the idea of having Ethernet wired in the walls so you can just connect Ethernet straight into the router from anywhere in the house instead of having to rely on an extender for the wireless would give you the fastest possible speed because you're getting the speed directly from the cable. And I might kill a man for a house like that. Don't tell the feds. Right. Like I was saying earlier, you might not have been in the stream when right when I came back. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was saying just like the landline phone ports that were necessary back in the day when everyone needed landlines, you'd do it for Ethernet, because now you don't even need all those ports for landlines all over your house, because most landline house phones have wireless receivers. So you only need one phone port per house nowadays, which I highly recommend to anyone out there. If you have an option in your area for landline service, I would recommend getting those, because well, especially if you're a family. Right, most people don't have them, but if you're a family, I think landlines are still very, very, very useful for families, because it gives you a phone. Landline service is pretty inexpensive at this point, but it gives you a phone that people can that like your kids can contact their friends with and stuff, and it's one of those things where you don't think it would be necessary, but then you get the landline, and I am specifically talking about families, like families with children. You don't realize all the positives that come with having this separated phone that's not one of the cell phones in the family. Just a separated phone for everyone to be able to use. It's really nice. In fact, it's so nice that people who grew up without landline, like house family phones, have started recreating the idea. Someone on TikTok I saw, they're like, so we got this, so because we didn't want to give the kids cell phones yet, and we didn't want them to have to keep using our phones, we got this prepaid phone that the whole family can use, and it stays in the house. And then anyone can use it, and then we can give that out as like our family number. And it's this really cool idea I had the other day. And I was like, girl, woman, ma'am, it exists. It's a landline. You should get a landline. And I looked in the comments of it, because I don't use TikTok. This TikTok was sent to me. I looked in the comments. I thought I was going to see a lot of people having the same response as me. It was like 50-50. People saying, wow, great idea. And people saying, that exists. Get a landline. They're cheaper than even just a prepaid phone, because those services are already all strung up. Yes, ma'am. That's just a landline. But she didn't know. So it was just kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to me. So yeah, it is a thing that people still want. So, but like you're saying, and like I said also, I would say that new homes should be built with a single landline port, landline phone port. Just one, because it's a good idea, and it will help the house sell. It will help the house appeal to families. And then run Ethernet to have Ethernet ports coming out of the walls in every single room. So yeah, that was just my little spiel about thinking about how stuff could be improved, because I know not all new houses are putting Ethernet in their walls. Because I've, like, some YouTubers I watch, like, different things, like, they've bought brand new built houses in, like, new developments or whatever. Yet, no, they're still building them to where it's, like, a single 1 to 3 landline phone ports, which I agree is better than having one in every room, since that's not necessary. I don't know. I could just talk in circles with myself for hours without realizing that I've said the same thing 50 times. I'm a rambling man. But yeah, think about it. As we get older, to springboard off that last topic, that's gonna happen more and more and more. Where uh, as new technology comes in, and some people, and like you'll start seeing it seemingly uh, make other like older technologies redundant. Uh, we're gonna run into certain use cases where those technologies actually remain non-redundant and are actually very useful. And then people who didn't know about the old way stuff was set up are suddenly going to reinvent the wheel and think like, oh man, this is the best idea ever. Why isn't this done more often? Which you might think. You might think, oh well, that's cool. Like they're just fine. Like they're redoing something that has been done before, but whatever. It's not going to harm anyone. They're just doing it with newer technology. But the thing is, dude, I love a rotary phone. I don't know why. I just really love rotary phones. They're so cool. They're inefficient as hell. It's a dial. But I just love that look. The thing is, I think it's important to teach about like technologies, because if you think about it now, you might think, oh, everyone knows about the existence of home phone, of like what home phones were and such. No, they don't. They actually don't. And so, telling them about this stuff, the stuff that we know about that we're noticing is happening less and less, we should keep informing new generations about that stuff, because they're going to talk themselves into doing the exact same thing that the old stuff did, but they're going to be getting ripped off because no one's going to tell them that there's a cheaper option. They're going to reinvent the wheel in a more expensive way, i.e. getting individual cell phone for the whole family as opposed to the cheap, already built-in and in-place infrastructure of landline phones. But they just were never aware of those. And so because they were never aware, they end up spending more money, and then the big cell phone companies and stuff can take advantage of them. I picked up that rock like 3 times. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Can I climb this? Yeah, no. It's like, nah, bro, we already got this. You don't have to do that yourself. You can just pay a little bit less and get a landline phone plan. There has to be something I'm missing. And I keep talking in circles because I'm just letting my mouth continue to speak while I try to figure this out, so all my attention is focused on this, but now I can't figure out... I'm just befuddled. So you come over here. But there's really nothing over here. I can't get up there. Right? I'm just gonna slip. Oh. No. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna slip. I'm gonna fall all the way down. Got any tips and tricks for me to get up there? You could chop trees, stack the... Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get used to this. Never. This whole building your way around obstacles. Oh, cool. Cheap viewers. On Streamboo. Don't worry, the frames will return. Okay, so... let's see what we can do here. That was useless. Yeah. Let's see. Stupid rock. Get out of here. Yeah, we're really gonna be chugging. That was fun. That was fun. You're right, easy peasy. Whoops. Oh, come on. No. Stop it. There we go. let's just stop dilly-dallying and get up to that shrine. Guten Bach. Sick. Go in. Go in. Go in. Oh. So you've made it here. Now then extend your right hand. Oh joy, dropping frames. We love dropping frames around here. Ascend. Move upward through solid material and emerge on top. What? That's how we get out of the back rooms, boys. That's how we get out of the back rooms. Probably have to end stream pretty soon. Yeah, I know. It's nuts. It's the ascend ability. It makes you want to punch me in the face right now. Travel through what's directly above you to ascend through it, emerge on top of it. I find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. You ascend and receive the blessings from the shrine. The ability to rise. Yeah, man. It's so cool of you to give that to me now. No clip. Oh, don't tease me with that fun little jaunty jingle. You just don't want me to have to punch you in the face, game developer. Okay, stone axe. A tree branch has a grip and a belly. It's like a best fabric ever. Okay, so. Wait a minute. What? Oh, I singles. Wait, so as long as the roof is above you, it doesn't matter how tall the thing is? That's crazy. Oh no, I guess I felt like there was gonna be a limit. height cap of how close the land has to be to your head. About thick. Dude, I love thick land. Yeah, Singles got the right idea. Oh, look! You do a swimming animation on the inside? I'm going to lose my mind. Nintendo Game Dev Studio. So much cooler than the business people. Nope, nope. I needed that arrow back. Okay, so. Man. They're just shoving that thing everywhere, aren't they? That little jingle jangle. Dougie B. Who's Dougie B? No, no, I do not love Doug Bowser. I said the game development. Nintendo Game Development Studio. So way cooler than the business studio, than the business end. Which is what Doug Bowser would be in, is the business part. I made very sure to make it clear that I was praising Nintendo's game development teams. No, no he is not. They have him chained up in the basement of Nintendo of America's headquarters. And they just send down something for him to sign every now and then. You've restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. Finally! Holy crap. Okay. While you look at freezing Link, you're gonna tell me, is that where I'm supposed to... Should I just beeline it for Temple of Time right now? Is there anything else worth looking at right now that I can't look at later? Cool. Okay, so I'm going straight for that Temple of Time. Rip. That's the ability to yeah, okay, and then yeah, I miss Having an ability to just teleport places, that was a cool ability I had in the last game. No, 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 no. There. Ah, dang. I thought... Whatever. Doesn't matter what I thought. Still serving the same purpose. I thought if I mixed in something else, I would be able to get more. Oh, I didn't... Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. And I know it has to be really, really frustrating for you all to be watching someone be so stupid. But to be completely honest, I forgot about that part. Get out, get out, get out! You are also allowed to not pay attention to the blunder I just made. So, it's a pretty quick way down. Quick way down. Because that's all we're looking for, right? Quick ways down. Just gotta get out of the snow zone. Yeah, maybe we'll revisit here at some point on vacation. Right now, I'm a dude. Working his way through this tundra. Why did they make those things look like bald eagles from afar? We're going right through this frozen and icy tundra. Just trying to get back. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Boop-a-doo-doo. Yeah-ha-ha! Okay, well now I really am confused. Already got that guy. Oh, there's the cave that's around here. No, I got this. I got this. But I gotta get that first. I saw a shiny shimmy of something. Now I gotta go get it. Because that's just who I am. I'm like a, what are those birds called? Really? Whoa. I want that. Oh no. Oh no. Got him. I should have known. I really should have known, shouldn't I have? I should have known it was a Korok. Pit cave. Wow, guys. Ever since my dad went out to get the dinner, which is actually my birthday dinner. Since he was out of town for my birthday. So for my birthday, y'all gonna hate this, but got getting my favorite pizza. Pepperoni sausage stuffed crust from Pizza Hut. See how this does. Cold resistant too. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see what else we can do. Got monster parts here. Happens if I hold, and cook. Guys, I did it. Guys, I did it. I'm a great chef. I'm a master chef. Do you love me yet? Or would you love me if I was a worm? What a gamer. I truly am a gamer. Stamina recovery. Let's get a potion. Energizing elixir. Let's get another potion with this guy. I feel like putting any jelly in a food gives you dubious food. Am I right about that? Dang it. And I did notice that I'll have to not skip it this time. And then we'll put some meat in there. And... this. Pepper steak. Wow, that's huge. I notice he hums something. Now, but I couldn't really tell what. With how low your health is, you don't need to cook such... No, you don't understand. I'm a master chef. I cannot cook small. I must cook big. I must cook at the big meals, or else Mama will not be proud. You want my Mama to not be proud? No. Good chefs cook large meals. No. You are thinking fancy restaurants, not master chefs. Have you seen Gordon Ramsay's portions? He has, like, legitimate portions. The man's out there feeding you. What am I supposed to stick in here again? Right. I remember what I'm supposed to stick in here. That's if you're getting the scallops. Dude, I've seen his steak dinners. And if they're getting cooked in the way that I've seen him make stuff on everything that I've seen him do stuff on, then it's worth that price point of his steak dinners. And I gotta be honest, my biggest judgment call for big chef, for like high-end, majorly well-known chefs is gonna be their steak. Oh my gosh, his grilled cheese looks like something I would kill at least 3 people to get. This way. Gotta go this way. Gotta stop getting distracted. I have to go this way. It's that big-ass funnel thing over there. Dude, Ramsay? Oh my gosh. I think he did a disservice to me personally. Well, there was some cheesy thing he has made in the past that I guess I'm not remembering if you're saying the grilled cheese looks bad. Okay. Well, sorry. It was either... There was some cheesy thing you made, and when I saw you say cheese, that was the first thing I thought of. And that cheesy thing was something I would be willing to kill multiple people to obtain. I don't really keep up with memes about Gordon Ramsay. I just like wanting to just experience some amazing food, and he's the first thing that pops to mind when I think Michelin star winning chefs. So I'm just sitting here. This guy's gonna talk to me. And we already know about this talk, but I just need to understand what's going on here. Buddy boo. Okay, 1. Singles. These big floating blocks. They serve any purpose besides being movable? Didn't think that was gonna work. Now I'm really scared. I don't like this. No one warned me. At least I can go out in style. I'm frightened. Papa needs a little bit of help here. So that's how it is, huh? You knew. You knew, of course you knew. Don't chibi laugh at me. You knew. You knew and you did not tell me. Oh, funny streamer. Funny streamerman. This thing easy to fight. Easy to fight. Like you think I'm equipped to fight it right now. I was about to go over there and start trying to fight it again, and then I remembered I'm talking to the guy that eats Gungeon for breakfast. Because the rails don't look like they go the direction I want to go to. They look like they loop back around to under where I currently am. So, like, I didn't want to just loop. Oh, where did this fire come from? Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. Is the past tense of singles sangles? These are the quality. These are the quality comments you can expect from my streams. I get quite a lot of episodes out of this. Of course, that's only if I'm... Oh yeah, I have to go through this place again. That's only if I'm willing to, edit stuff, but I've already started the series on my main channel. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Hands up. Put your hands up. It's also kind of why I did upload it. That did do a first episode upload to my main channel. Because that would then make me feel obligated to continue. Sometimes present me just has to do something that forces future me to do something. Wait, why is it light here now? The whole point was we couldn't get through here, it was too dark. So before, when I was getting the portable devices or whatever, and he was like, it's the more the better. I was like, oh, so he's like, you never know when you'll need one. Yeah, I figured singles. The way they said that made me think, oh, does that mean I'm going to be able to, like, build a device and then throw a ball at it and trap it? Nope. Not what it meant at all. I do not get to Pokemon devices. Okay, so let's see here. Nope, that's where we just came from. No, that's where we just came from. No. Get used to controls again, me. Is there any... So that... We just rode that. Right? We rode it, and we went down. We went, like, real far down. So then we came up here. Through the cave. Or is that from a different area? No, it's not from a different area. Wait, is that connected? Listen, man, if that would be a great emote. I would need it 24/7, 365 days a year. I'm genuinely 100% lost. Okay. So, we're here. We need to get over here. So, what we need to do... is... How do I get over here? See, there's no way to get through here. So... do we go here? Oops. Do I have to go back here? It's poolside cave. See, I'm under stuff here. Wait a minute. I can just jump in here, can't I? I think I found a place. I think I'm gonna make it. Freaking out here. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Okay. This is great. This is so great. I mean, if you know a good way to make emotes easily and quickly, I could just add it. Firefly goes to any jar. When cooked with monster parts, the compound that causes it to glow results in an elixir that will allow you to move more quietly. I'd be able to upload it to 7TV. Okay, so. Best I can do is ask Conway. Is there a country singer with the name Conway? Conway Twitty, I think. And I wouldn't want to ask someone for free art. Either. So, you know. I don't want to do that. Oh, wait. We can totally Minecraft tower this, can't we? Guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you've chosen to watch someone as stupid as me. But I promise I eventually figure things out much of the time. Now hold on a second. Alright, still have to go, keep going this way. Did y'all see that? I should not have been able to hit that. See, here's the thing. Pikachu-gur could just be my identity, my online identity going forward. The tough spot in doing that for me is I've spent a lot of time over the years looking for the person who made the art. I can't find them. I can't figure it out. The closest I got was a really blurry, like, image of it from DeviantArt that had an impossible to read name. Hi, Losi. Thank you for following, Losi. It's a pleasure to have you here. Even if it is just a slideshow. I mean, I could just mod her right now. Not sure she wants to see you kissing singles. There we go. No power yet, Lucy. No power yet. It's the homies. Gotta kiss the homies. Gotta go this way. Are you telling me this game isn't great enough to keep those assets loaded that entire time? Yeah, I can make it on these. Man, I really nestled that in there, didn't I? You know what? Something tells me this isn't gonna work. Yeah, no. I need some sort of contraption. A device, if you will. They want me to use one of my devices, don't they? Damn silly tomfooleries. I don't want to use one of my devices. Okay, so I feel like I'm in Louisiana going through the bayou. Okay, let's go. Did it respawn the dude? No. Gotta get me some gator. I'm sure I could, Bulba. Wait a minute. There's no way this is gonna work. Right? No way. Really? Really? This works. So I almost feel like that really shouldn't have worked. Okay, Bulba, next time I run across a fan in the wild. What the heck? I will do that. Well, yeah, but I read your message and I was already too far away from my boat to want to do that. Oh, sorry. No, that was... That was just the sound of how hard you have to slam one of the doors. And they were yelling at me, probably yelling, to get the food that just came home for me. And yes, there is someone that is angry in the house, so... It's one of the reasons it's one of the multiple reasons why I always put off actually just streaming. I gotta tell you, I did not expect. Oh. I did not expect the bird to be able to hurt me. Much fun as I'm having right now. I think once I get to the Temple of Time, I think it'll be the end of stream. Should have gone up there. Oh, it's not too late to go up there. Yes, I have pizza to eat. So, is there anyone for which to raid? Yeah, I think I just saw a notification from Singles Discord. Let's see. Whoops, I almost walked right off that. Because I was looking, I thought, oh man, it's just spiral staircase, I can just look at my phone. Oh, I'm gonna have to... I'm really gonna have to get used to letting myself remember all these new powers and such. I was like, how am I gonna get up there? I'm gonna have to build some stupid long ramp? No. So, we stand at the Temple of Time. I can't believe I'll have to wait a whole week to play this game again. No, I don't want to wait a whole week. Save again, just in case. So. Let's see here. Now, singles. I'm assuming this friend is... Let's see, Yeti. Yeah. Yeti Hat Tavern. I would, but you know, I got an ad when I opened his stream. Yeah, so... Looks like he's playing Marvel Rivals. And it is... Yeti... Oh, it's two eyes there. Gonna slip me up there. Tavern. So, thank you all so much for being here. And can't wait to see you on the next stream. Probably next weekend, I would say Saturday. I'm going to say Saturday and Sundays are probably going to be my best. So, I'll see you over there. Let's go.